Mindrash production.
This is Football Thoughts. Red God TV.
Full-time score: Leicester City 0, Manchester United 3. And everything that could have went right kind of was shot, when Aiden Haven was injured. I don't know what it was, whether it was an injury on the ankle, a ligament, but it wasn't too good. Kind of killed the atmosphere a little bit. And it's not nice seeing that in football, seeing bad injuries like that. And we know that from an injury like that, he could be out for the whole season, people. So we're got another hit on that injury list of ours. But I'd say from the back, Lindelof and De Ligt did a very good job, you know, containing and being as composed as they were. I've said this before, Iceman, aka Victor Lindelof. I don't know why we gave him that nickname, but I can see why in games like this he's much more relaxed and composed. He uses his physical body more than Harry Maguire. I don't know if you've noticed this, but every time he starts for us in the center defensive role, he's more of an anchor because he can pass better, he can defend a little bit better, he can use his physical attributes a lot better than Maguire. And then when you mix that with Matis de Ligt, it gives another fresh outlet in terms of the defensive backline unit. You get two players who are content and who are tidy up players. De Ligt being more advanced and being more experienced, and that's just it's very good. Mazarao, we didn't see too much of him today, but he did what he needs to do, and he's always there in crucial moments. Bruno playing on the pivot and then moving out to number 10. He got his goal, got his assist. It was a scrappy assist, but the goal was well taken. But whole game he'll disappear. That's just the funny thing about captain, guys. Whether you like him or whether you hate him, he provides stats, but the whole game we can all agree that this guy does nothing. Like he just dummies out unnecessary passes, loses possession, can't really focus enough on the game because he's ADHD. It doesn't keep him in possession because he's ill disciplined. It's the wrong things in a footballer, but the stats will just erase all that fabricated clusterfuck. And yeah, the stats will make him a very good player. But I know the truth here. Red God TV knows the fucking truth. Ugarte had a shitty game. I'd say out of all the players, he didn't have his best performance. I've said this time again, when Casemiro is there, he provides more of an attack outlet, more of a passing outlet. He's a better passer, better, I'd say, center midfield, because he's more controlling, can set up plays, and he's more of an IQ player. Ugarte is not technically gifted. His IQ is not really sharper than Casemiro, and he just doesn't provide a lot of attacking outlets from the center mid role. He's more of a crasher, disruptor, and he's there for the times of the top six teams. We're playing a whole away an away game like this, but they're like really pressing us, and he's that guy to just tidy up there. Dalot, even though he did a lot of annoying things in this game, when he moved to the right, it kind of made sense a little bit because he provided an assist, got a nice attacking fluidity going on there with Garnacho. But overall, I still think that he's just not good enough to remain consistent the way he's been consistent these last two games. And it's I don't know, man. I honestly believe he's a rotational bench player at best. Next season, we need to really sort out his position and his fullback role because it's really, really annoying me how he's just up and down, in and out, off and on, off and on. We don't need that right now. We need consistent fullbacks who understand what it is they need to do. And we don't really have that right now. Dog was suspended, but I know Dog could have provided more to this team. Garnacho got the goal. in a game like this, and when the ball just comes straight at you in the box, you just take it. You don't ask questions and doubt yourself and get a first touch in the box. Nah, when you take it early, you always have a chance. And he took it early, got the goal. But the whole game, scrappy performance, much like Bruno Fernandes, just did nothing really. I've said this time and again, he's more better on the right than on the left because he has to think more. On the left, he's just more of an instinct player, cut, shoot, cut, shoot. On the right, he's like, I have to now set plays, I have to get passes. He got an assist, I believe. And yeah, he's good on the right. He's just very good on the right, but I still think he's a scrub. Ericsson, not too bad. I can't say much about him. Um, the sub with Joshua Zirkzee pulled up, it was much needed because he was getting gassed at the end. But I've said this a time and again, man. He's a rotational bench player at best. I'd sell him next season, but right now we just can't start with him and expect to have an extreme attacking outlet. And then there's that acne Uzi up front, Rasmus Højlund, who finally got his goal after 21 appearances with no goal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good job, fam. It's good for your confidence, bro. But I still think you're shit. I still think you're a waste of space. I still think you don't provide anything the whole entire game, and then you just scrub it out with an assist. And now I've got fans in this fucking fan base telling me that you're back with your acnes and you're back with your what so-called 72 million worth of a striker. No, fam. This guy needs to go next season. At best, he needs to chow bench. And I'm honestly upset that the manager only gave Cheetah Open Matan 8 minutes to 10 minutes to do what he needs to like to get something from this game as a sub. I'm getting annoyed. Like Cheeto provides a lot better on the ball, a lot better off the ball. He finds himself and he's got better movement than Rasmus Højlund. So I believe give the lad 25 minutes to 30 minutes at best. The last 30 minutes, give him a run. Because I will need to see how he moves, man. I haven't seen enough from him apart from the academy levels, and I already know that he's better than Rasmus Højlund. So for God's sakes, Ruben Amorim, stop fucking about and just do the right thing, please. Harry Asmus. Oh, sorry, sorry about that. Harry Amas, good cameo. Not enough for me to say, okay, cool, he's ready for men's football, but it's a good bench rotation player right now for his current injuries. Guys, overall, this game wasn't really impressive because Leicester City are a team that are off form. They play horrible football. And yeah, we're on a purple patch, 4 games undefeated. But I'm not excited and I'm keeping my composure and cool because I know these 4 games have been how would I say, I wouldn't say catfish, but it's like when you get a gal and she's like all over you and you know it's too good to be true. That's the feeling I'm getting from these 4 games. And listen, we've played shit teams in these 4 games, teams that haven't really tested us. We should have won against Arsenal, but because of the attacking outlet, we didn't. So I know in games like this, we can be fooled into thinking we can score goals, but then in realistic format, when we play against bigger teams who can set up better than Leicester City, we find ourselves getting in trouble. Yeah, and we find ourselves not keeping a clean sheet, not scoring goals, but playing the same scrappy football. So listen, Ruben Amorim, good 4 wins. I hope you keep this up after the international break. If you don't, well, I was right about you. Yeah. But until next time, people, like and subscribe. This is Red God TV.